Hey y'all, it's the RTV and welcome back to the second part of the Side Quest Adventures Part 2 for The Legend of Zelda Minish Cap. And you join us back on the farm on the other side, and we entered the cave in the top left corner of the screen from where the farm is located. And as you see, we use our power to push the block out of the way, get the item in the treasure chest. Now, there's nothing really to do on top. And as you notice, you can't leave from the bottom once you enter, so you gotta leave from the top. And we'll go into that hole, and we got a bigger wallet, more rupees, money, money. Alright, so now we're roaming around. Okay, and then you need to flip up here. And there's a little Minish secret over there, but I'll get back to that later. Cut the grass. Alright. I'm gonna sail on over to the other side, cut the grass again. And then we can use the tornado over here to sail across the water. Then we can just follow the trail down, like Hada, or whatever. But first we're gonna make a stop. Then we push the boulder in the hole, open up the path. Then use the tornado to get to this other side, but I did it wrong. You gotta get up the cliff, although it may not seem like you can get to it. The whole depth kind of problem with this with these visuals, but you can. Just make sure you're right in the center, and bam, and you can open this path up. If you don't recognize these symbols, those are the statues of Gorons, and he'll be able to fuse the kinstone with him. And a Goron salesman is what he is. Alright, now that we've got that done, we'll move on. Doing some exploring. Visit the Goron. He's selling kinstone pieces. If you run into the mailman, you can fuse a kinstone piece with him, and that'll unlock something special in the mailroom. Alright, mess around a little bit. Now we can head into the mailroom. And as you can see, she's selling a subscription, newsletter, Swordsman Adventures. It just gives you tips. You don't really need it right now, especially if you don't have the cash. You don't need to use it. Nothing special. You get back to the ranch, you can take the shortcut, and now that we are back in these Minish woods in the top area we couldn't get to, we can get to some of the secret items we unlocked, like this golden Octorok. And bam, 200 rupees to help fill up our new wallet. Or, yeah, 50 rupees, I don't know. And then we open the chest, got the kinstone piece, and that coveted heart piece that we've seen across the water but can never get to. Alright, now we can visit the witch hut. First gotta cut the grass, of course. Make sure I get everything there is. The blue potion fills you with energy. Didn't really need it. You got fairies all over the place. Really not necessary. Just get the mushroom, the wake up mushroom. Bam. I'm gonna visit that Minish secret we've seen before. And it's a chest. Now we're gonna use our Cane of Pachi to visit this little secret right here in the corner. Once you go down the stairs beside that ranch part all the way on the right side. And you enter another Adventurer's Spring. This one is available to you. It's a CS, I know. Don't want to give all your money, but it's alright. See, for being generous, you get to carry even more rubies. At this point, I think you should be able to carry like up to 999, just short of 1,000. I don't know if anything will ever cost 999 rupees, but hey, having the space for 999 rupees is certainly not a bad thing. Alright, and we finally get back to the shoe salesman. We have our wake up mushroom. And bam, just presented to him all excited and whatnot, holding in the air. So, you need to pat down the souls, something that the little Minish guys couldn't do, but whatever. We got them. Now we're just gonna take a visit and go talk to them. See, the first place is one of the first things we've seen, one of the first secrets we opened up. And of course, it's a bunch of useless information, because to get to him, you need to have the boots. But he'll actually unlock something special later, so he's not useless. But we're going to the Hyrule Field now. Shrink down and visit the next little Minish living outside of the Minish village. Awesome. You're welcome. I was just checking to make sure that was it. Yep. Pretty much useless to me, and I fell in the hole again. So we're gonna track back up the mountain. Another kinstone piece. Alright, and we'll head finally to the swamp. With the shoes, we can run across the swamp water without sinking in. Of course, I gotta cut the grass and do some exploring. Then, in the center of the map, you'll find a cave, which has a very intricate underground. Oh no! So obviously something very valuable in the chest that would involve a very spell type of protection. So of course you're going to want to pull out your shield. Although I also want to test the new power of the sword, which again has not gone off so well. And as you can see, the items aren't really serving us any good purpose, so it's going to be a classic sword fight. Unlocked a golden kinstone piece. Sweetness. We're gonna head upwards. And once you find this cave, you want to sell you some arrows for your bow, but as you can see, I just missed. He wanted to fuse a kinstone piece, which, well, you'll need to remember, because it's probably something important. Or not. But do you want to take that chance? I didn't think so. Alright, if you head back to that same area where you found the cave, on the left side you'll be able to run across the water. Or the swamp, I should say. Alright, so you know the deal. Gotta pull out the old gust jar and get yourself across this water. Alright. Gotta Gotta take out these enemies. Clearly you'll get something special. And we have our handy boomerang. And there we have it. We have unlocked a very special item, the bow and arrow. One of the items very essential to our journey. One of the many items that should weigh our little Link down, but somehow does not affect him. Got big again. We can, well, that little Minish hole right there will be unlocked later. But now that we have the bow and arrow, we can take out these statues. Once you shoot them, will come to life and try to hop at you and crush you. You just gotta keep shooting them in the face. I believe after you wake them up 3 times is a good number. Alright, gonna cut the grass. And once I do that, we can use the tornado to float ourselves across the swamp and over the water and to the next part of the map. Alright, as you can see, we find a gigantic monument, which we can't do anything with right now. As you can see, I've tried. You just gotta move on. And this area in the bottom left corner of the map is where you'll exit, actually. So just remember that area for next time. We have another statue blocking the way here, so we're just gonna take care of that. Wait till it opens its eye again. It's not gonna do anything otherwise. First we can open up the path so we can get back here without having to go all the way around again. Alright, we headed back upright and we took care of that statue. Open up the path and go to that cave that was adjacent to the other one that we were to recently and got another gold kinstone piece. In case you missed it, it's in the top left or top right corner of the map. Just follow the bridges all the way up until you get to the statue that's blocking it and take care of it. You can unlock the path with the boulder. Alright, we have another statue. And we found ourselves another kinstone piece, just a blue one. And when you unlock the gems, as you can see, there'll be 2 rupee eaters. So watch out for that. Use the boomerang, of course. But once we head back to the original spot we were before, on the bottom of the map, when you take the path of that statue block, you can head to the upper right bridge, use the tornado, and get back to the other side. You can unlock the path so you can get it back. And of course we found a third golden kinstone piece. So now that we have 3, we can head back to the bottom left corner of the map where we saw those obelisks, those round obelisks or statues. Now what you're going to do is you're going to fuse kinstones with those statues. Whoa! The kinstone fusion makes them hop, which in turn crumbles the giant block blocking the way. Alright, now that we've opened up the exit from Castle Wilds, we can finally get to the third temple. Statue, you just gotta touch him, he'll activate. And you can take care of him, or you can just run away. I personally like to take care of him. And to get that one activated, you have to turn him on by turning small. And you'll enter him in that little staircase. And this little Minish guy right here will tell you. And he has a kinstone piece that you can take. And it's weird how he says that we're built to help humans, but really all they do is just kind of guard pathways, so I'm not sure how much that helps us, but yeah, whatever. Oh, if you can't go in the hole after you turn them on. You gotta just enlarge yourself and then destroy him. Alrighty, now we can unlock the path here. Don't want to go to have that trouble again. I'm just gonna take care of the grass and all the enemies. Same deal, but that will unlock the path. Then what you want to do is you kill all the snakes first. Once you kill all the snakes, cut the grass, then you can go turn on the enemy, the statue. Without the snakes or the grass blocking your way, you can just have a straight path. Unblock the path, so again you don't have to go through all that. Here, the first 3, you gotta take them out. Well, you don't have to, but I do. That will open up these 2 chests, which will get you money and some mysterious shells. And so unlike the other statues from before, you gotta turn this one off, so that way he won't block your path. Alright, now I'm just gonna cut all the grass and the rocks. Our journey is just about over. The temple is right ahead. But again, you have to take care of all the enemies just to open up the path. Alright, and we're here at the third temple. Thanks for joining me on my side quest adventure. And I'll be back to you next time with the third temple of Legend of Zelda Minish Cap. And thanks for joining me. The RTV, out.